Hey, welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm pt11, and this is Jade Empire on the Xbox. So, in the last video, we talked to a lady and her daughter about the goings-on in this town that I just made it to, Teen's Landing, I believe it's called. And there's some pirates and stuff, and they're, I guess, giving the guy who's in charge a hard time, the elder of the village, if you will. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna go around and see what the hell's going on after this, I guess.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
Nice.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
Oh, snap. I know he's not talking to me. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to whoop that behind.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
Oh, snap. Alright, so dude's is acting like this is the 19, or maybe the 18, whatever. But yeah, gonna have to beat up his cronies real quick. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna teach this whole town a lesson. Haven't heard anybody talk like that since Mulan, the Disney movie. Holy crap. Ah, yes. Oh, no, get this guy. He's got a weapon. Okay. Talking all that smack, you can't even get me. Weren't expecting my blue hands of doom, were you? Now let's see what she has to say.
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too... Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
You two know each other?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
And where is this child now?
She's safe.
Oh, it's a she, huh?
That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Almost 20 years ago. Let me put two and two together.
Those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zhu mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young man, what is your master's name?
Well, I did train under Master Li of Two Rivers.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
Really?
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
I told you that.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
Wait. So he gave you these orders this long time ago and you waited this whole time?
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon? The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Depends on the video game you're playing, bro. So I guess such a crime against order would not go unnoticed.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while the people hailed the emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Oh man. So this is why Master Li went into hiding, but he still didn't tell me all this extra stuff you're telling me now.
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed? Murdered? The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
I still can't believe Master Li abandoned his family.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you.
But isn't he supposed to be like some super strategist? What the
You're
hell?
the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Alright, Broham.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
Huh. So you want to teach me? Is that what my master said?
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds.
Oh, what the hell?
It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the Teahouse. We will talk of your master and more.
Style gained. Spirit Thief. Master has done me dirty. He could have taught me that a long time ago. Okay, so let's see what Dawnstar has to say.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
Actually, I'm interested in how you are, Dawnstar. You've been quiet this whole time.
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li.
Huh, you and me both.
Be well, my friend.
Alright, so let me, whoa. Check out this, this style here. Spirit Thief. Drains chi from enemies, I already knew that. It's, it looks like I guess I'm gonna have to level it up a little bit for it to be able to do anything. Tap an enemy's vital energies. Yeah, this'll definitely be helpful. Now I just need to put it on one of my little bars. I have been leveling up Heavenly Wave, but I always forget to use it. And I don't use Fortune's Favorite because it takes so much focus to use, so I might just have to switch that up. We're gonna put that right there, and then I'll probably level up Fortune's Favorite later because I like using the long sword later on in the game, or unless I get a different and better weapon. You never know. Or actually, You do know, I just forgot because you didn't tell me.
This tea house must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
Uh-oh. Seamstress Land.
Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Alright, what's wrong?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you.
That's because I whooped some ass.
It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
There's got to be more to this story. What the hell?
But there isn't! My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
God damn it. Alright, I'll take care of the thugs, but you better tell me what's going on after everything's over.
Thank you so much, kind sir. You don't know what this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name.
Oh, snap.
Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now, in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Hurry? Well, how would I do that? I'm in an RPG. I'm gonna take my time and walk around, see if I can find some more crates with items in it. You know, the regular fanfare. And actually, I need to still go inside this tea house and see what the hell's going on with these people. There's people back here chatting and stuff. Hey, look, a barrel. Or a bamboo cask, as they say. Hey, look, 4. Only 4? God, so cheap. So cheap around these parts.
You really shouldn't be here. Mr. Tay does not like others to observe him working.
Oh, you think I care about that? Let me see what this guy's doing.
Who let you back here? It's bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen.
This is a kitchen?
Do thugs like you think you can just walk back here for food any time? If I wanted human interaction, I'd have a kiosk in the square. Or maybe a trough.
Why a trough? Well, we don't feed the animals, Mr. Tay. That's handled by the farmers.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back.
That is not a... This is funny. That is not an appropriate greeting, cook.
Perhaps not, but I have little patience for the rules of so-called polite society. They only increase the time I must spend away from my work.
Alright, well, since you are giving me a hard time, let me ask something about you.
Me? There's nothing to know about me. I cook for ungrateful people who do not understand what good food is.
Your palate is very sophisticated, Mr. Tay. Some say your dishes are, acquired tastes.
No, I am quite certain that the problem is with the customers. If you wish to keep your position, Mr. Wong, you will smile and nod.
Man, you're hella harsh with your assistant.
Mr. Wong is here to cut the vegetables and heft the rice bags. His job does not include criticizing the menu. I am the head chef. He is nothing.
But I am learning. I will train hard to become the best chef I can.
Hey, that's good.
There's a small chance he could become slightly more than nothing, but I've seen no sign of it as yet. Some people are heroes, some merely clap as heroes walk by.
God damn. Alright, man, I'm out.
Good. I need to concentrate on the menu. You want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
Your food better be good. Better be salt and pepper chicken or something. Or salt and pepper calamari. Or how about salt and pepper tofu? Oh, I got salt and pepper food on the brain. Yeah, that stuff's really good. If you ever find like a Chinese food restaurant that serves those items, make sure you try them all out. They're very nice as long as they know how to cook it correctly. And as long as their attitude isn't like that of Mr. Tay. And actually, when I saw his name, Mr. Tay, I thought it said Mr. The, because you know people always misspell the word the. Anyway, so let's go to the tea house. Oh, let's talk to Gufu the Sweet real quick. Gufu the Sweet.
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tian's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you. You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
And you're going to tell me the same thing other people have been telling me, aren't you?
Everything in Tian's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
Sheng sounds like a punk. So, let me ask you a couple questions.
Of course, Great One. I would be honored to answer whatever questions you may have.
Alright, so would you happen to know where I could find a flyer since you like to gossip?
Airship? I have only heard of such things. Graceful ships that sail through the air? I've always longed to see one, but I'm just a simple peasant. Perhaps Minister Sheng would know something of this. He once lived in the Imperial City. I have heard the skies above it are filled with airships.
Okay, and where is he at?
There's a road off to the right just beyond this tea house. Keep following it up until you reach the town square. Minister Sheng is usually there.
Okay.
Of course.
Let's see here. Do you have your coin purse? Alright, that's all I needed.
Take care of yourself, stranger, and be glad that you do not live in Tian's Landing.
Peasants don't know shit.
Things have never been easy in Tian's Landing.
Alright, let's go in the tea house and see. Actually, ooh, didn't even see this book stand here. Gotta get that free experience. Gonna go in here and talk to this lady. Maybe she'll give me some more information before I head over to Minister Sheng. And I gotta save that one lady's husband. Oh my goodness.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Damn, what did that guy do to you? Whatever happened to just walking through the door like normal people? You got these dudes jumping out of the woodwork and stuff. Good grief! Haha! I'm gonna check out. Actually, I'm going to put up my spirit thief as soon as I get rid of this guy. Or not spirit thief. Put up the chi hands so I can beat this guy faster. And what I really need to try, I will be trying Spirit Thief after this because I'm letting my chi go down. Get out of my way, Dawnstar. I just want to kill this guy before you get him. Oh my god. That guy got kicked all the way across the room. Nice. These guys are getting easier to beat here. This is good. Nope, nope. Get away from me. And I'm gonna take this. Oh, what the hell? It didn't switch my thing for me. Okay. Well, that sucks.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't.
Why does everybody say that?
We can get back to business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
I just still can't believe how you waited for a whole decade. Anyway, how'd you know that Lee would be kidnapped? Don't tell me he planned this.
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple
Hey,
fell.
I know what you're talking about.
He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
Okay.
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the Spirit Monk amulet too.
Ah, so those are those ruins that I passed on my way here.
Yes, Sun Li intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
Okay. So if my flyer was actually working, I would have never met you.
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
Huh. Alright, so let me check out some other questions that you might have answers for.
My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly answer whatever questions I can.
Do you know anything else about the amulet? Like, what the hell does it do?
I only know that I had to find the piece I was tracking. I did so. It is in the ruins. You must find it before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to help your master.
Alright, well... Do you have any ideas where I could find a new... No, you're probably going to tell me Minister Shang, aren't you?
Pirates have raided local villages using flyers, swooping down like locusts. Minister Shang said he would stop them, but his promises have done nothing.
Just like everybody else said.
You can find Shang near his still smoldering office in the center of town. I'm sure he will welcome your assistance, even if your reasons are your own.
Alright, well, I guess that's all I needed. Actually...
You are wise to ask. It is a difficult but essential skill to master.
Any favorite tactics that you could impart on me besides jumping around like a chicken?
If you power through an opponent's guard with its strongest attack, it can briefly immobilize an enemy. During this, you can concentrate and increase the restoration. If you use that time to attack with another style, be careful. Your opponent may not be as vulnerable as they seem, and one must never be overconfident of victory.
Ah, patience in everything. Alright, thanks for all the info.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Yeah. Alright, so that wasn't that bad, and I think I just leveled up. And I wanted to look around here, but I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Yeah, stay tuned for the next episode of Jade Empire, where I walk around the town and we talk to everybody for a long, long time. Until then, take care.